Good evening. Welcome back to my channel, Nick Can't Game, or Can He? It's wonderful to see you all this evening. I hope you had a wonderful day and week, and we're at the weekend now, so I hope that goes well for you as well. I've been meaning to do another MyRise video for you, but there's something wrong with the save game file and I can't quite get it to work, so I'm going to have to start over again, which is really, really annoying. That having been said, there doesn't seem to be a choice, so let's get into the game and get started.
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
Okay, so I'm going to go with the choices I made previously for this particular playthrough, and I'll make different choices later on, but right now let's begin where we began.
This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as the top star of another promotion. That's right, I think you know who I'm talking about. They could be the next AJ Styles, the next Jade Cargill, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have a rival promotion star going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Going for the short-haired Tarzan look on this one. Seen the reports online and we go way back, so can you give me a hint of where you're headed next? Okay. After a coin toss, Raw is getting the first draft pick next week. The new era forges ahead next Monday. Okay. So I will get my abilities up here a bit. I have 205 points to spend. Okay. Okay, so I've got to click on these to get them to go away. Okay. And let's get into it.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you too.
We are so excited for your arrival in WWE. And by the way, I've heard how things are handled where you're coming from, and this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Nothing but professionalism on this side of the fence.
Don't believe everything you read online, but that's good to know. So, what's the plan?
We want your impending debut at the draft to stay top secret. So to keep all the internet sleuths guessing, management thought it would be a good idea for you to compete for another promotion one last time. So, where do you want to go?
I think a match on the US indie scene would get people talking. Can you book me in TBD?
Sure thing. Just don't get injured. And a win would be nice. We'd look like idiots if our big free agent lost before their debut.
Got it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hey! It's been a bit. How have you been?
Busy. Good to see you again, Jade. You've been on one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
Maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
Really? Because I just saw you talking to a WWE producer. But if you don't want to say, I respect that.
Thanks, Jade. See you soon. Maybe.
you want. You're not going to win this time. And stay down. That's it. It's over for you, Cole.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Will they be the #1 pick?
You better believe it. Not enough to actually raise anything.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
Let's go with this one for now. Have him be comedic and fun.
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Honestly, I was not expecting that. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Akam and Razar and I are starting a boy band.
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Akam and Razar. But I guess I could squeeze in some time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
We're looking into what happened as we take our talent safety seriously. Not how we operate around here. We have it handled all. Sure you do, Hunter. Sure you do. Can I use these points? No, I don't have enough to get to race anything.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
And you actually believe that?
Hey, you all right?
I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Wow, where did they get this competitor from?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Bach!
I'm not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA? After rumors and an eventful draft, this man is ready to make his WWE debut.
And his opponent from South Africa, weighing in at
this guy is no stranger to the squared circle, but there is something special about stepping into a WWE ring for the first time.
Definitely, Saxton. The attack at the draft was certainly a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this superstar the debut he deserves.
The wait is finally over. WWE's newest superstar has finally arrived. I'm sure that our newest superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill.
Oh, complete deadlift. This is incredible.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster. Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
Uh-oh.
Look at this. She just tossed a leg.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Oh! And Buck took a battering there.
He's not sweating it, though. He has plenty of time to turn things around.
I'm not sure why it's in slow motion right now.
Oh, look at this. Show it off with a big flex. And then a...
Why is everything in slow motion right now?
Kick to the back. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Big splash.
We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now.
Pancaked by the splash.
Right into the pin.
2 count.
Resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination. The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we going to do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit. It'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Let's see if whatever slowed us down before is still acting up, or if it runs a little more smoothly.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from South Africa, weighing in at 250 pounds, Wild Man!
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxton. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here. Everybody show some respect for the Don.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
Tony D'Angelo is not playing games. This is a man who's been through it all. He survived the turf wars and paid the price to be the Don.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Oh my goodness, what a barrage of stomps. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up. Here we go. What? Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
To the sky. Whoa, look out. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
And he re-enters into the ring.
It is his time to take care of business.
A big forearm connects.
Out of the way, bro.
Things are getting risky.
This will not end well.
A back suplex right onto the apron.
That was quite the impact on the apron. You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Look at this, just stomp after stomp after stomp.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Heading back to the ring.
Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around.
Oh, this, what a headbutt. Oh, dropping the bow.
Grabs the leg.
The old leg toss. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
Taking flight. Diving body splash.
Oh my goodness, what a barrage of stops.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Calculating the next move here. Scoop slam. And now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange. Oh, D'Angelo anticipated that.
Clothesline.
Anticipate this, sucker.
Big splash.
Oof! The arm taking the brunt of that. And just in time, he gets out of there.
Oh, a flying forearm.
On the mark. Oof! That can knock you out.
Oh, my goodness. Big punch finds its mark. And his body has taken a lot of the punishment.
Tearing down the leg now.
Tony is completely out of sorts here.
What are they going to do here? Oh, look at the power. Look at the strength. Revolution's in. The spinning power bomb.
D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
The cover. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally! You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions. What the? Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from the Indies.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
Do I go with the option I picked last time or a different one? Let's go with the same
We
one
used to
last
date,
time.
so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
People are lining up and taking sides. Yes, I'm ready to continue the story. Raw and SmackDown will come together to stop this mutiny in its tracks. Sure, Nick. Sure.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
My ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Okay.
I've been ready for an opportunity like this to step up from the indies. I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay. And try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simkin, and at that point I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
The official position of the board is neutrality. What? Interesting that the guy who started NXT is deciding to sit back and let this happen. Yes, I'm ready to continue the story. Alright, so we have a quick text exchange between Whitney here and the GM of Raw, and we'll move on to her match. night. Yeah, getting out of the ring isn't going to save you. Sorry about that. Get back in here. Take your beating like a woman. Good night. This is going to hurt even more out here. All right.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
You scare me sometimes, but I like it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
What have a feeling they're not going to show up.
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, Whitney, the Warrior Princess Washington.
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a Watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring.
Zelina might be little, but she is fierce.
And representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega.
A quick-witted dynamo. Vega is full of surprises in the ring and on the microphone.
As a 15-year veteran, this is not some underdog to overlook.
The first ever queen of the ring, as hard-nosed as they come, but always does so with poise and grace.
Carries herself with immense pride for both her culture and in-ring abilities.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward.
Oh, man.
Blasted her with a quick knee.
Oh, what a DDT! Wow. Uh-oh. And she quickly turned that around. Jumping elbow drop.
She's amped and ready to show she's not one to be messed with.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Using the elbow as a weapon. And I could assure you that wasn't part of Zelina's usual cold and calculating strategy.
Nothing she hasn't faced before. She should be fine. Just dropped her like she was nothing.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Could she end it here? Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
She still has enough energy for a simple kick out.
Oh, my goodness.
And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Yeah, some flaws in Zelina's game plan are being exposed. I think I should turn my head for this, guys. Banzai drop. She's pumped. The WWE Universe is pumped.
Oh, and that's what she gets for taking her eyes off her opponent.
Double axe handle smash.
Oh, torturous knee.
She's starting to wear down here.
This whole match has been such a pendulum of offense, though.
Producing a trampling. She is getting run right over at the moment.
She's in dire need of finding a solution.
Oh, what a knee.
Oh! Turns that away.
Clothesline.
Oh, she has her right where she wants her.
Kick to the gut, hooking their opponent for the cutter.
Jumping elbow drop. She's in a very tough position.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
And Zelina reverses it.
Zelina finally creates some more offense for herself.
Zelina tested here, finally able to get some offense of her own in.
Oh, look.
All the way up for a suplex. No, wiggles free.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
And and Zelina can't stop any offense coming her way.
Zelina needs to pull a trick from her sleeve.
She managed to avoid that offense. Boom!
Yeah, this isn't going to work for me, Zelina.
Oh, there's a headbutt. Oh, what a right hand. Vega getting out of the ring the hard way. She's making the climb to the top rope.
From the top, through the air, and connects.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Heading back into the ring now.
Better watch your step now. She's getting all sorts of fired up.
I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here. Whoa.
Just a nasty headbutt.
Zelina being sized up.
We're not getting out of this one, bro.
About to hit rock bottom.
Is that enough to take out Zelina Vega?
Stop that.
And the cover. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Whitney, the Warrior Princess Washington.
What a debut. She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
Okay. So let's get her stuff up. I think that looks good.
I can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. So he's still recovering and keeping an eye on things. And he can keep an eye on this.
Another successful Unity title defense for Alexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? If so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
Oh, went down low with a headbutt.
I see how it is, going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
And she's fine taking this to the outside.
Oh boy, she found a kendo stick. This match might just get hard to watch. This match has spilled out to our announcers area.
Let's hope they take it back in the ring soon.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way soaring. Ooh. Now trampling the opposition.
And now looking even worse for wear.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Boom! No, someone call a dentist. JC's in big jeopardy here.
Gut wrench!
Double arm DDT! Didn't see that coming.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
Striking down with the axe handle. Oh!
Get in the ring.
Uranagi!
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way. And this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
She's getting back into the ring under the ropes.
Oh, ouch. Got the leg in.
Elbow drop to the knee.
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems.
You're looking for a vertical suplex.
Oh, wow, into a powerbomb.
That might have knocked Jane out for good.
Determination in his eyes, and now a kendo stick in his hands. There was some power behind that punch.
Rocked with the point of the elbow.
Oh, he flips that around.
Jumping elbow drop.
Oh man, a kendo shot to the head. That can't feel good.
Oh man.
Now bringing her fury to ringside. Uh-oh.
High angle belly to back suplex.
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Oh boy. Kendo stick in hand, nefarious look in her eyes.
Anticipated that.
And she's coming back to the ring now.
Uh-oh. About to hit rock bottom. End of the line for King.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
Bringing a steel chair into play here. Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome.
Not a good spot to be in.
Scoop slam. Up into an inverted DDT.
Setting up for something here.
Lexus King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
Suckers.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
And we now officially have a tag team title match at the next show to beat some more sense into these Mutiny people. Sure thing, Troy.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and JC Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
Power slam!
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Oh my God, picture perfect backbreaker.
Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee.
Uh-oh. Cuts the attack off.
Punch connects.
Oof, and all of
the impact brought to the knee.
Oh! And that attack was enough to shake up Lexus.
He's got to keep in mind, pacing is everything in a tag match like this.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot.
Oh, vicious headbutt.
Jumping elbow drop. 2 fists full of hair. This can't be legal.
Oh, just dropped her like she was nothing.
Connecting with a sharp elbow. Ooh!
Kick.
Nasty kick. Draped across the top rope.
Oh, clubbing forearm. Boom. Destructive use of the knee. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexus unable to use his wide arsenal here. Clothesline.
The challenger taking some minor damage.
Boom.
Get up, bitch. You're about to learn.
And now placed in the corner. Oh, golly, devastating teamwork. The challenger's getting battered. Gonna be hard to answer back.
Knee right on target.
Oh my, what a splash.
With each of those strikes.
He looks like he's about to put his opponent in their place.
Throws her back in from ringside. Hop kick. Here we go. Inverted DDT. Spiked. Tags in here.
What a cross body. Oh. Ooh, whoa.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
Yeah, things could turn even worse soon if there isn't a tag on the horizon.
An important tag here.
This could change the match.
Splash!
Look at this, just
what a barrage of stomps.
You could feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Foot was in overdrive there, and the challenger is rocked. Ooh, right to the arm.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus unable to use his wide arsenal here. Into a power slam.
That kind of power is why they have the gold on their waist.
Count along if you want.
The 10 beats of the bottom.
Shot after shot after shot.
Beats of the bottom.
Doling out as much damage as possible. Looking to silence the challenger once and for all.
Lexus up the turnbuckles.
From the top.
Look out below.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Gloating for the world to see. King is locked in on his opponent now.
Ooh, what a clothesline in the corner. Big splash.
And he's going to the top.
Taking flight.
Body splash.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, strong impact.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Feet tied up, has to be feeling vulnerable here. He's got that boot right up against his face. Come on. Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Solid punch. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lex is unable to use his wide arsenal here. Ooh, targeting the leg there. Ooh, well measured. Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening. Kick to the midsection, hoisted up, disorienting spin, and down we go. Devastating maneuver by the champion. He's ready to show his opponent and the world what he's made of. And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
And now propped up in the corner.
Tag made. Oh, man.
Momentum entirely against Lex's here.
Lex is unable to use his wide arsenal here. Oh, what impact.
And she makes the tag.
Coming here.
Tag your partner, idiot. It's time for me to put a beat down on her.
Piercing the throat.
Shot to the face.
Shocking inside cradle. Small packages could be it.
And kicks out before the refs count.
I was not expecting that from him at this point. Big time power slam.
Tag your partner so I can finish this, you idiot.
Oof. Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
He's looking to make a moment here.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. To the breadbasket for their troubles. Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
What do I have to do to make you...
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show. Oh, and a stomp right to the back. Wow, that is some impressive strength.
Dominator.
Tag your partner, you bloody moron.
He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right now. Blow to the breadbasket. Maneuvers out of the way. Running power slam. Timed his defense perfectly.
Tag out, you idiot.
Lex is just adding salt to the wound right now. Oh, look at this. Hair pull net slam.
The champ struggling to stay on the defensive there.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can.
Face first off the knee. Oh, he fights Lexus back. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Bang! He finds a counter. Oh, roll up here.
Really?
The champ easily stopping the count.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out.
Oh, what a nasty knee lift.
Counters right into the swift chop block. He's got that look in his eye. It's go time.
Oh, earth-shaking spine buster.
Incredible. Oh, my, what a splash. Oh. Oh, man. Oh.
Heading to the top rope here.
Taking flight.
Good Lord, taking flight. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Dominator. We should probably, we should probably go.
Clothesline.
What impact.
Shoulder tackle.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Tag your partner.
Lexus King.
Seriously, tag your freaking partner.
Boom. Read that one. Ooh. He's headed to the top now. Oh, he fights Lexus back.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Ooh, what a shot.
Seriously, what does it take to get him to tag his partner? Tag out, you idiot.
Kick to the gut, off the ropes.
Tags into the match.
Finally.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Finally, I thought that match would never end.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We're going to take him for his
We
word.
spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
This time around, I'll focus on Raw first. Story complete. And this is where I will end the episode for the evening. I hope you enjoyed this. And have a wonderful weekend. My love to each and every one of you. It was great to spend this time with you. And I'll see you again very soon. Remember always to be good to each other. Show each other kindness, compassion, mercy, and love. I'll see you soon.